Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Way of the Hunter, the Aurora Shores DLC. So last episode we did a... Oh, come on. Bring up the... Okay, right. Tab's the map. My bad. We did a little bit of scouting around some of the areas, trying to get the surf Scoters. It seems like the only area I haven't really been to try to find them is right down here. I'm just trying to see the best route to that, because it looks like there's a foot trail here that goes down. And there's the road that goes here, so I'm not sure which one would be the best option to try getting to it. We did spot them a little bit over here that I am kind of curious about trying to come back this way for. Well, maybe I will do that. Because we did at least go after a few of the wild duck and I think even some lesser scout too. But we can try going back that way, see if we can get those. There's still quite a few areas around. Yeah, the map, it's going to be one that's going to be fun to explore, but I think I'll stick to... Actually, I might just see about the time of day for the surf Scoters. It's basically 6, 12, or 18. They actually have an interesting 6-hour sort of schedule for when they go for eating. So what time is it right now? You know what? I could try for the one at noon, so we'll do that and try getting over there. Let me just go walking in, find the bed to change time. There we go. Yeah, so let's adjust that till 12. Ooh, rest up. Okay, we should be set. And I am kind of curious to see more of how the story goes along for the Aurora Shores stuff. Already, I do have to agree with the comments where it feels like it starts off quite a bit better than the base game story started. I think mostly it comes down to they tried too quickly to establish like a personal connection between like the main character and you're supposed to know them more than how they did it set up for like the Aurora Shores DLC here. Okay, I'm trying to remember. What way is it? Oh right, it's down by the airfield I gotta get to. Because, like, in the base game with River, Nox, and everybody, it kind of makes you feel like you're supposed to know these characters before you get dropped in, and you have a little insight to how they are. Ooh, caribou right there. Actually, quite a few grazing. Yeah, we're going to leave you alone. Again, focus on the story. And for this one, it feels like there's a little bit more of an introduction to the characters here, and it doesn't really, like, force a lot of deep personal ties with anything yet. You kind of get these little sense of... okay, this is their personality, this is how they are, and it kind of goes only as far as that. The base game, yeah, they went a little too hard trying with a lot of personal stuff that they should have built up with for the characters a bit further, or starting out better. But all is what it is, and again, the story, I don't know if it's really like a mandatory thing to do the story. It definitely helps you for getting like money for gear and stuff, so I'd probably say you'll want to tackle it just for that, but there's nothing of consequence to really have to pay deep attention to. I will have to hand it to the base game. It did tackle a few things for the story mode, such as, like, trapping and the, like, poaching aspect of things. But it really wasn't anything, like, super spectacular to have to worry about, like, you'd be engrossed and immersed deeply with it. I still feel like it's kind of cheap at the end, though, because of, like, how they let Noah off the hook with how much, like, financial harm he basically did to the area. Because you had a literal government investigation going into, is there this disease in this area? How much manpower and resources went to trying to figure that out? And, like, it actually did have consequence to... Ooh. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot there was a feed zone there, wasn't there? Yeah, that could have been surf Scoters right there. Okay. Oh, yeah, that is, but they might still be in the area, so you know what? I might have a chance if they aren't, like, completely out of the area. I got a little too ahead of myself trying to get into chatting about story and that. But yeah, again, the story feels like it comes off as one of those, oh, here's a happy ending for everybody, even though it's a case of, no, there really should not be a happy ending for everybody. Okay, I'll let them come over. Okay, not my greatest showing, but at least we did get a couple of animals, and there was a 3-star mature with this group. So I'm hoping maybe one of these two is that one. So let me just check and see. Oh, no, wait, it had to be 2-star or less, I think, so I actually don't want that full mature I spotted. Oh, this actually might be it right here that I need. 1-star rated male. So we'll sell that. Oh, no, it has to be... Shoot, it has to be mature and that. Okay, I'll have to remember that. And you are... maybe you're a female, we'll see. Yeah, mature female. So I got a few things right, but not the aging for what I needed. Oh, I think... Okay, I can't tell... Yeah, see, there is a 3-star mature male in there, but I need a 2-star or lower, so I actually don't want that. Well, I can't exactly tell what they're... I think they're flying away, but it's hard to see for sure. Well, oddly enough, I actually think if we did hit this one, we wouldn't have gotten what we were after, so we'll keep going for the other site that's way out there. I think they're even heading that way, too. So let's just keep driving, and then we'll see what could be the other spot. I completely forgot that that was a feed zone back here. I guess I'm still a little used to thinking, like, how the wild ducks and the scaup were on Nez Perce. You'll find them more around, like, the water areas than just, like, on the back end of a hill where they were. Yeah, we'll just drive up towards this area and try to approach it a little more cautiously and quietly. No, I guess just some rocks. I thought maybe there were a few animals around here having a drink or something, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, so I think this is close enough to the area I want to be. Okay, no, that's just the way the branches are moving. Okay, so let's just try walking our way in. I do admit, I feel like the base walk... Ooh. Okay, well, there are the surf Scoters, or some at least. There's a mature 2-star. So I just need to see what it's up to. It's like I'm hoping they might come in for a landing around here. I don't know for sure. Unfortunately, it's not... yeah, it's not looking the greatest, although... I'll keep an eye on them. That could be our group, it might not be, but... It seems like they are kind of circling around this area, so maybe with enough time, they will look at coming in for a landing somewhere around here. So if I check the map, they might even go to the other spot there. Yeah, see, they are kind of circling back around, although some of them are doing some weird patterns up there. Okay, it's almost like they wanted to form up before. Yeah, that's a good sign. Okay, I think they're coming in for a landing. And it looks like it's going to be back that way. So we do have something we can work at here. Make sure the shotgun is nice and loaded. And if I'm able to be lucky enough to sneak up on them, we'll hopefully be able to find the mature 2-star. Eventually, I do have to go investigate the giant chicken up on the mountain. Oh. Oh, see, there's... Okay, well, we don't want to deal with the scalp. We want to let them just go on their way. Yeah, because who we want are going to be somewhere back that way. We'll just go down Okay, so that spooked them, but I think they're far enough away they wouldn't have, like, alerted the other ducks, or the Scoters. Let me just get by the water's edge, because okay, I do have that one. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, I guess just while the eagle's flying. And I do have the call, so if I can get towards where... generally where the Scoters are, I could possibly try calling and seeing if that will give me a better idea of where they've landed. Because I think with enough time with them having landed in and me, like, slowly crouching and going along the water's edge, hopefully that'll keep them, like, calm and not alerted. I just heard a few calls, so I want to be careful. Okay, I see. So that says about... see, that's... shoot, they're on their way, so... I got one, but I don't know what it exactly is. And yeah, it's just up there. We'll go see. I guess I should have been a little quicker trying to find them. Although they're calmed down. Oh no, see, I was hoping maybe they'd be coming back this way, but it looks like they're on their way completely out. Shoot. Surprised how tricky it is to get this group. Or at least just to find a group that's kind of staying still for a while. Okay, but let's see what you are. Only an adult. Perfect star rating, good hunt rating, but just not the age I need. And it's not exactly like it's a hard requirement to hit, it's just that I'm not having the best luck. Oh, what do we got coming back? I'm kind of tempted... Actually, you know what? If this group is already coming back, or another group is coming back this way, maybe the Scoters will do the same. I mean, it might be unlikely too, but... I'm going to stand up and start working my way back to the vehicle. I wonder if this is just going to be a big back and forth of trying to chase them between, like, the need zones. Because they might be back towards where they were feeding that I spooked them with the vehicle. Yeah, if it just has to have that right combination I can't quite seem to get. Either I can get mature ones, but they're not males, or they're females and they are mature. Yeah, I don't see anything airborne, so you know what? I'm going to try working our way back towards... Okay, we'll put the marker there. And I'll see if maybe I can spot the Scoters over there. Because it does feel like they are kind of going back and forth a little bit. The direction seemed almost linear for the way they were flying. They did kind of do some circles around here before landing. But they did still land for a little bit. So let me just see if I can quickly go back to this other one. And being a little bit more careful, sneak up and get one we need. Actually, let me... oh, you know what? Let me just try pulling a little off-road to get this hunting stand since it's... there we go. Yeah, I figure we might as well just tick that off on our map since it is so close to the road while we're going this way. And it's kind of getting to the point where if I do see the Scoters flying in the air, maybe I should just start blasting away. I was like, I have been getting a little bit of luck in getting a few knocked out of the air. Oh. I think that's them. Okay, yeah, that is them. And it looks like they're coming... given their pathing... I feel like they're going to try landing in around here. But I know there is one mature male in that grouping that is only a 2 or a 1 star. I just don't know which individual it is. And it'd really suck to get the 3 star, just because it's a little above what we really need. Okay, I see, with these hills... You know what, let me try using the caller. I'm just going to give a couple of calls, see if there's any replies. And I can work off of that a little better. Kind of want to also sneak in a little more towards where I think their area is. I don't see anything in the air right now, so if they are around here, they may have landed. Let me try going a little bit further and seeing. Unfortunately... Oh! I heard a duck, but I don't... See, what's odd is for that call, it's not like Hunter Sense going off and saying like that's something. It's either right in front of me or right behind me, but... Yeah, nothing's going off either direction, so I'm going to keep going forward. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they are here. And of course, the first one I spot is that male. It's almost like it's taunting me. So I can't really tell how far in there they are. Says they're 100 to 120, so they are right at that feed zone. At least they are... Ooh. Okay, now there's a lot sounding off. But this might be the case where I just need to try to get in close and quiet, and then be ready to, as they start taking flight, just shoot as many down as possible and hope one of them is what we're after. No, hang on, is that... Okay, they're starting to get airborne. shoot. And you want to know where they're going? They're probably going down to here. I guess I gotta be not as cautious when it comes to going after the birds. Actually let them get flushed up and in the air, because that'll be easier to actually, like, try tackling and going after. But I don't think I'm going to follow them. Instead, maybe what I'll do... Let's see, it's 1300. Let me check just what their timing is. They might be going for a feed zone, and there should be multiple groups of them. Maybe I'll leave this group alone and go check back around the other site quickly, just before we end this episode. Also give me a chance just to... Oh, here's another surf scotter eating zone. And let me just check up here, because I saw another little bit. It could well be the same flock or a different one, I'm not really sure. Okay, that's just of that same flock we just found. I found one group, although from the map it looks like there should be a few flocks that are just like all circling or go about in different spots. So I just have to see about trying to intercept one of them. And getting the one correct age and score we need. But it also doesn't seem like they stay around areas too long either. I wonder if it's because, again, the need schedule has them with so many different, like, feeding times. Each time... Oop, my bad. Each time that comes up as, like, a new feeds one, they go to a different spot for it. So they're almost constantly on the move unless you're really quick on them. So actually, I should... Let me take a look at the ducks instead now. Okay, no, the scalp are like that as well. The wild duck... Okay, so yeah, they're all quite like that. Maybe it's just... Maybe it's because these ones have such, like, different need zones across so many areas. Ooh. And this is wild ducks going by. Okay. Yeah, there's a group of wild ducks here. There's also a group up there. I don't know if those are ducks or scaup, but at least we can see the waterfowl are on the move. Yeah, I don't think they're too happy with the vehicle driving by, but maybe I've got to just try driving. Okay, let me see. Where is a... Okay, there's a feed zone there. So let me try driving right up close to that and seeing what happens. I don't want to run anything over, but... Maybe there's something here and I can flush them out and try to get them down. Like, this is... Okay, this is another feed zone that I just didn't pick up. I just didn't really come over here. Yeah, nothing at this one now. Now, the question is, should I just wait around here and see what flies in, too? Because, I mean, we got the wild ducks that have all flown in. We've seen the scaup flying out, but they could also come flying back in, too. I might actually stick here, because it's not going to be much longer until it's going to hit 1400. And that is when there's another feeding time. I just need to check... That's that. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea just to try waiting here for a few minutes and see what flies in. Even see if I can be able to intercept them a bit early And watch over, like, the hill towards this little pond or lake. And this is a feed zone itself, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Have I gotten this one? Okay, I have gotten this one. This is part of that. Okay, there are all the ducks. Yeah, so they're coming into land there. I don't want to get distracted by them because we did already spend last episode taking quite a few of them down. I'd like to try to focus on the Scoters. Which, speaking of, that could be them starting their way in. I don't know what species of bird they are, although it looks like they're landing all the way over there, so I don't think they are Scoters. I'm going to start walking my way over, though, just to check and see. They could just be scaup. They could be ducks, but I want to try to get visual just to know what species they are. Okay, I see those are just the ducks over there. See, I don't hear anything coming up from this group over here. And this is on the edge. This might be a group of scout. Yeah, everybody's still calm, so we're just going to leave them be. I don't see anybody else flying in. Let's be ready with the shotgun in case we gotta just blast on the go. I'll see what comes of coming over here to investigate. Because a flock of something definitely did land here. I just can't tell what species. That's not one. They are surf Scoters. Somewhere right around here. Pretty sure they all landed. Well, lesser scalp too, so it could be either or. But nothing's like... Yeah, nothing's been spooked airborne yet. Let me try the call and just see if anything, like, replies to it. Could have sworn they landed somewhere right around here, but... Feels like I'm on a wild goose chase. Only problem is I'm after... Pretty sure it's a duck species. Yeah, nothing I'm getting picked up through binoculars. Oh. Hang on. Lesser scalp. I think that might be what I saw come in. It's kind of close to where they were landing, so I think that could well be what flew in. So unfortunately, the Scoters are still... not exactly panning out for me. And this is why I wanted to focus more on the story stuff, because no telling how long it would take to go after certain ones, even if they were pretty simple objectives to try to meet. Like, yeah, I can hear all kinds of ducks. There was a nice big flock of those. I just was not able to get the Scoters I needed. What do we got for a zone here? Well, another rest zone for Scoters. Well, we're not exactly empty-handed this episode. It's just that I wasn't able to get us moved along like I was hoping. God, yeah, I hear you guys. You're all happy and making all kinds of noise. But not a single Scoter around here. I think I might have to try going back out and being more cautious on that first eat zone. I'm not sure if maybe I try being a little quicker and actually flush them out, I'll have better luck. But kind of doing it after the fact with the vehicle I don't think helped me out. So yeah, let me fast travel back to the lodge. We'll try setting the time of day a bit better, and hopefully next episode we can easily find a Scoter group, get the one we need, and we can move on to see what other animals and what other hunts await. But that'll be a good spot to wrap up today's episode. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Way of the Hunter, the Aurora Shores DLC. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.